na-ekele gị were amara wee bịa n'ihu gị n'oge awa nke ugbu a wee na-arịọ gị papa mee ka ndị na-aghọta na gị ghọta, mekwe ka ndị ghọtaranụ ka ha kụziere ndị na-aghọta gị, bikos onweghị onye ma ihe na-abụghị sọ naanị gị. Even Jizọs ha na-efe mere ka ha ghọta na nyanwa na onwe ha abụghị ezigbo mmadụ. Ọ dị n'akwụkwọ nsọ gị, and nya ka anyị ga-atụle taa ka ụmụnne anyị ghọtakwa na onye ọbụla hapụrụ omenala nna ya sonwe omenala ọzọ, onye rere ala nna ya wee resị ya ndị mba ọzọ. Bet mgbe ọbụla anyị na-abịa sị na ọ gaghị adị otu ahụ, anyị ga na-ekwukwe nke ike kwere anyị. Bet ekpere anyị na-ekpe ụka ịzọpụta anyị, ka ime ka ihe ọma idebere anyị ka o ruo anyị aka, ka ime ka ihe ọma ruo ụmụ anyị aka, ruo ụmụ ụmụ anyị, rukwa ụmụ 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 anyị, ka ala anyị dị mma, nke ọ ga-awa anyị hapụ ka ihe ọma dịrị ụmụ anyị. I am taking my reading today from the book of Matthew 19 to let my brothers to understand, because we are 3 countries in one. We have Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. That's how they said we are 3 in 1, Wazobia. So I really appreciate God today for giving me the privilege to always come to the screen and end my own view the way I always say it, because I always say that I love people. I love people so much. I want everybody to live right. I want to see Africa stand. I want to see Africa be glorified. I want the world to see the peace that is in Africa. No matter what they have sold to us, everything. But I will keep preaching. I will keep preaching. I will keep speaking. After my work, I will keep teaching, because I am like a teacher. I told you before that sometimes when I make mistakes on my English, I didn't go to school, but my father teach me. So I am taking my reading from Matthew 19, from 16 to 20. So after the reading, then we may put minds together and see whether we are getting it right or we are getting it wrong. Okay, now when you read from Matthew 19, 16, hear what Jesus said to the young ruler according to them. That's their own Jesus, because I believe that my own God comes from my own ancestors. And that's one thing, and when you watch many of my videos, that's what I keep saying, for my people to understand that their own God always as well come from their own ancestors. But they don't believe. But they will believe, because our Father will turn things around. Okay, now let's have a look. Now, that is Matthew 16. Now, behold, one come and said to him, Good teacher, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? You see, the young ruler is asking him, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? Watch what Jesus said to him. He called him good teacher. That's what he called him. He called him good teacher. Then watch what he said to him. He said, Jesus now said to him, this is Jesus saying, their own Jesus. But if it's my own ancestors, my own fathers are speaking. He said, so he said to him, why do you call me good? You see, that means he lives like you. He may marry like you. He may do other things. He's trying to save his own people too. So he said, why did you call me good? No one is good but one that is God. Onwe onye dị mma na-abụghị Chineke anyị kere eluigwe n'ụwa anyị zọkwasịrị ọkpa na aja anyị ji aga ọfọ na ọjị anyị ji ekpe ekpere na mmanya anyị ji atụpụ anyị ji jide ọfọ. Onweghị onye dị mma na-abụghị naanị ya. Ya sị gị, no one is good, only God. But if you want to enter into life, keep the commandments. Debe iwu ọbụla. Iwu ọbụla bụ ezigbo iwu na-awụghị nke na-emegide mmadụ. Keep the commandment. He said to him, which one? The man said to him, which one? Jesus said to him again, you shall not murder. You see, you shall not murder. Who is murdering us today? Who is giving us things that is connecting? In olden days, we don't have cancer. We eat our natural food, but today we import everything into our country. Even canned food that has stayed in the sea, that have done everything, then flex us with so many things. Who is murder? He said, you shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. Who is committing adultery today? Who is taking away our wives from us? Who is preaching the wrong gospel to us? Who is teaching our children the wrong way, to dress wrong, to go to church? Who inflicts all these things to us? Colonial masters. Okay, he said to them, you shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. Who is teaching us how to steal our brothers something, to bank it in abroad, to save it for us? Because when you steal, nobody takes it from you. You stop stealing. But that person who is taking it from you, keeping it for you, is sending you to steal. Who are those people doing those things today? Colonial masters. Because if they fail to take from our brothers what we steal, we will stop stealing. But sometimes I blame our brother for stealing their brothers' things. But I keep preaching, change. The God of our ancestors will forgive. He said to him, stop stealing. You shall not steal. You shall not be a flesh witness. Honor your father and your mother, and you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. Did they love us? Did they love us? I ask again, did they love us? If they love us, they will keep our oil for us. If they love us, they will keep our gold for us. If they love us, they will keep our diamond for us. If they love us, they will live together for us, with us. If they love us, they will not betray us. But today, when our leaders, after coming down from the seat, sometimes they jail them in their own country, took them. There is a whole lot of things. You can watch Charles Taylor. Charles Taylor still in prison. Where? In outside Africa. But how many leaders from other countries of the world has committed something and they brought it to Africa to jail them? But I'm telling you, my brothers, who are there, who are our leaders, try to reason. We are so precious. We are loving people. Okay, we still go down because I may say something, but let's still continue. Okay, he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is it. We have to love our brothers. We have to make them feel at home. We have to create job for them. Watch most of our students, most of our children. After school, we had no job. We still go there to look for job. After looking for job, after everything, they keep us there. We can't come back home to return what we have learned to our own people. How can we grow Africa? We can't do something that we call our own. God, our God of our ancestors has given us a separate gift. Likewise me, I love farming. That is my gift, and I am doing it. There is people who has a different talent, but our leaders wouldn't look up to them. But all they teach us is how to steal from our brothers and bring it. And still they bring this book for us. And our men of God is sitting on pulpit to read it and interpret something next to you. But when we come and read it the way it is, they said we are not normal. Would you look and know if I am normal or not? Because I speak the truth. Because I love people. Whatever I'm fighting for is for the betterness of our children. You said my fathers is not good. You said my ancestors is not good. Then you that called yourself that you are good, what did you do to me? And some of our brother has been flexed with so many things, and which we don't know. And when you still go down to Exodus 20:12, you still say that he said to you, watch what he said at the end of it. Then we'll know that if our brain can be wise up. Okay, Exodus 20, that is one of the commandments, the greatest commandment that you will ever come across. He said, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God giving you. This is the land he has given us. And if we honor them, this land will be blessed. Why Africans are suffering? Because we are taking everything that they have given to us. We are taking the God that they have painted and said to us. Forget that we have our own God that has come in our own nature, in our own color. But we prefer to take something they have painted. Every day we keep praying, but our prayers not be answered because we are praying wrongly. But if we start praying right to the God of our ancestors, promise me, believe me, whatever you ask for, we give you, and keep the commandment. We are among the 5 books of the Bible. That is our tradition. The first 5 books of the Bible is the tradition of Africa. Try read it where you know. God bless you, and I pray that our leaders will continue to listen and we will get it right. That is my prayer. God bless. Chukwu gozie anyị. Ise.